All right, this is project 8. It's the slip trilling plate. So everybody is going to need to have a piece of paper that looks like this. We get them from the classroom in one of the drawers, or if the drawer is empty, you can ask me and I'll make some more. And then you're going to cut out the circle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold the circle in half. And then once we fold the circle in half, then we're going to go fold it in half again. Now, for one of my examples, I did it to where you guys could start your word here, but it's actually quite difficult to make your letters like reach all the way across here. So I would encourage you guys to fold it in half again. And then it creates a smaller space, and it's a little bit easier to write your letters. So now we're going to do bubble letters or block letters, however you guys prefer, but they need to be to where they have space on the inside. So we're going to take our little wedge here, a little pie shape, and you can either start with the big side or you can start with the little side. It doesn't matter. It's all your own preference. So I think I'm going to start with this side, and I'm going to just do my son's name. So it's going to be Davis, and it needs to touch the top and bottom when you're doing your letters. So I'm just going to go along here. And you want to keep them open. And I'll explain, it'll kind of come together why. So it's going to end up probably looking more like an O, but it's okay. And it's okay if some letters don't hit the top, but we want to, for the most part, have at least a couple hit the top. And again, you'll see why. Oh man, it's going to get squished. I'm never very good at doing the S's. They're really hard for me, which is funny because I have lots of S's. Okay. All right, so we've got the name. And now I'm going to use, oh, that pen is not pretty. It's gross. It leaked a little. So I'm going to use a darker pen, and again, you'll guys see why. And I think I'm going to straighten this out, actually, so it looks more like a D instead of an O. So you can change things a little bit as you go if you need to. But I'm darkening this up because we're going to go and we're going to have to go like trace it on the window or a light source of some sort. So you're going to want to be able to see it really good. I think I do want that S to go in front of the I. I think that'd be cool. Okay. So I did kind of a bubbly letters, but like I said, you could do bubbles or blocks. So now that I have his name here, written on here, where some of the letters touch the bottom and some of them touch the top, they don't all have to, again, but it's important that at least a couple do. And then they need to be open, like where they're not closed off letters, because they'll create a better design. So then we're going to open this up. And we have his name there, right? And so then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the window, and where this is, we're going to trace it onto this side. I know that sounds complicated, so I wish I could pause this video. I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to go find a window real quick and trace it onto this side here. Okay, sorry about the delay. Okay, so now it's traced on this side, and of course it's backwards because it's traced in a mirror image, right? So now when we open it up, we've got two, and one's backwards. So then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it again. It doesn't really matter at this point how you fold it as long as there is two. And then we're going to trace them again. So like this one will be here, and this one will be here. And then once we've traced that, then we open it up and we would fold it again, and then we'd have the other two to trace. So the idea is that the Davis is going to be like right side backwards, right side backwards, right side backwards, right side backwards, all the way around this entire thing. So that way, when we go to do our plate, we have this really cool design. And in the next video, you'll see this one completed, but I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. I think you guys get the idea. Sometimes it gets tricky folding it, so just make sure that, you know, when you fold it, that there's nothing on the back side, and then you know that that is the correct way to fold it, and then you fold it again, and so on. Okay, have a good time.